Okay, we're back. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch Game of Thrones, first of his name, stop listening now. Major spoilers. Here we go. Cersei and Tywin plan the crown's next move. Dany discusses future plans. Jon Snow begins a new mission. I have already talked about every single thing about this episode in previous little podcasts. I kind of broke them up because it's easier to upload, so it's a little bit different this time. Sorry about that. But we're going to get through it. Tonight's episode of Game of Thrones, man, was one of my favorite, man. It had Hodor fighting. It had Lady Sansa, man, in some really, really tight situations. And she's now in a crazy situation now. We're not going to go into that because now we're going to talk about Khaleesi. Yes, the mother of dragons, man. First off, let me just say this. I guess, anticipated this season was going to be dragons. We got a little bit of dragon action, and they kind of put that on pause, and now it's going in a totally different direction, man. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they already have seasons 5, 6, 7, already, greenlit, and we know that it's going to be around for a while, so they're not going to rush anything. That's exactly what happened tonight, man. Khaleesi and... forgive me again, but it's the new guy with the beard that replaced the old guy without a beard, but it's the same guy. That guy, the old guy, and then the younger old guy, they're all on Khaleesi's council, man. And obviously, with Greenworm, you have all of these people that are kind of like the mentors and the knowledge of the land, and they're like, I guess you can say like the Khaleesi's, her intelligent, her counsel, man, they're the ones that kind of guide her and help her make her decisions, okay? Well, they're sitting here telling her that that everything that she's done, I guess, since she, I guess, how you want to say, since she got burned in that fire, everything that she's done, to free the slaves after she, came out of the Dothraki, it's all unraveling. And I guess that's kind of the easiest way to say it, but every single thing, all the lands that she has taken, she's put certain people in charge of those lands, and those people have been doing bad things. One in particular is this guy called Cleon the Butcher. He basically imprisoned all of the people that Khaleesi broke out of chains, okay? And the liberation is not going as planned. So now Khaleesi has to make a decision, and she makes that decision by asking one of her guys for help, and then he gives her the best advice that she can, and this is what she comes up with. She says, "I would do what queens do. I will rule." So we're not going to Westeros, and I guess that's kind of good because obviously we have a lot of stuff to cover, and we're nowhere near completion. We have to, get through this debt situation with Tyrion Lannister. We have to marry Margaery and Tommen. We have to see the Mace Riders. We have Bran going to this weirwood tree. There's so many different things that are going on. Even Brienne of Tarth, man, she's on a mission right now. There's so many things that have to be done before the dragons come in and rain fire across the land and burn all these people that deserve to be burned, and justice could be served, but it's not going to happen, man. Khaleesi says, "How can I rule 7 kingdoms when I cannot conquer Slaves Bay?" And that's the main focus right now. Slaves Bay is no longer secure. It was secure, and I guess I don't know how she's going to handle this, but it's going to be bad for whoever this butcher guy is. If they're going to actually show him, I don't know, or if he just like a tall tale in the land or something like that. I don't know, but whoever these people are that have made Khaleesi, the mother of dragons, freer of slaves, breaker of chains. I mean, there's thousands of different names for her because she's that awesome. They're going to make her, instead of going forward, they're going to make her backtrack, over all those kingdoms that she's conquered. And that's going to do nothing but just, I don't know, make her angry. And hopefully she's not turning into like the queen that rules, but doesn't go anywhere. Hopefully she's not going to turn into that type of character. Hopefully she's still going to be the Khaleesi that we know and love, especially the Khaleesi that I know and love, okay? And that's what I'm kind of worried about, because she could turn into, a queen that sits on the Iron Throne, man, just kind of sitting there stagnant, not doing anything. And that's going to, I don't know, that's going to be kind of boring. Her dragons are going to get angry, and maybe they'll turn against her or something like that. I don't see that happening, obviously, but you can't control these dragons. But if these dragons aren't on a mission and they're not being fed, how is that going to work out? I don't know. And they're getting bigger, too. That's one thing we need to obviously talk about, is they're going to get bigger. So, I don't know. Well, she's going back, though. She's going back to secure Slaves Bay, it looks like. And it's crazy, man. That was the only time that she was in the episode, but it was such a big moment in the episode that I had to talk about it alone on one podcast, just to kind of wrap my head around that and kind of explain it to you guys, because it's that nuts, man. Next week looks insane. We're going to see the trial begin. We get to see Brienne of Tarth do some things, and it looks like we might actually get to see Jon Snow and Mace Riders, all those guys come together and start really battling it out, man. We'll see what happens, guys. I was offline for a couple of days, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but now I'm back, so you'll see it. You'll see the actual Game of Thrones podcast, Californication podcast, all those different shows actually uploaded on the day or the night that they air, instead of like a day later. Just because I took some time off and I wanted to get offline for a little bit and actually go live life, man. You guys should do that. It's a little bit of detox, I guess you can say. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. What were your thoughts, man, about Khaleesi, about Marjorie, Cersei, Lady Sansa situation, Littlefinger? I mean, just name it. It's crazy. Yeah, and what did you think about Hodor, getting to battle it out? All that stuff, man. Let me know, guys. We're out of here. Thanks again for listening.